When most people think about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, they imagine a life filled with private jets, luxury vacations, exclusive parties, red carpets, and constant attention from cameras. After all, we're talking about two of the most recognizable people on the planet. Taylor Swift has spent nearly 2 decades building one of the most successful music careers in history, while Travis Kelce has established himself as one of the greatest tight ends to ever play in the NFL. Together, they represent two worlds that rarely overlap on this scale: global pop superstardom and elite professional sports. But what continues to surprise people about their relationship isn't the fame, the wealth, or even the attention they receive. It's how ordinary many parts of their life together appear to be. From the outside, it would be easy to assume that every moment of their relationship is glamorous and carefully planned. Yet many of the stories that have emerged about their time together paint a completely different picture. Instead of constantly chasing excitement, they seem to value stability. Instead of filling every free moment with events and appearances, they reportedly enjoy simple routines that help them escape the intensity of their public lives. For years, Taylor Swift's personal relationships have attracted enormous attention. Every public appearance, every song lyric, every interview comment has been analyzed by fans and media outlets searching for clues about her private life. Travis Kelce has also lived much of his career in the spotlight, though in a different way. Professional athletes face their own unique pressures, from constant performance expectations to endless media coverage during the NFL season. Because of this, many people wondered whether a relationship between two individuals operating at such a high level could actually work. The demands on their time are extraordinary. Taylor spends months traveling across continents performing for massive audiences, while Travis commits himself to one of the most physically demanding sports in the world. Yet somehow, what initially looked like a difficult pairing has become one of the most talked about relationships in modern celebrity culture. Part of the fascination comes from how different their backgrounds appear on the surface. Taylor Swift grew up developing her songwriting skills and pursuing music from an early age. Her career was built around creativity, storytelling, and emotional expression. Travis Kelce built his success through athletic competition, discipline, teamwork, and years of physical training. Despite these differences, there are also remarkable similarities between them. Both understand what it means to dedicate their entire lives to a dream. Neither became successful overnight. Long before sold-out stadium tours and Super Bowl championships, both spent years working toward goals that many people considered impossible. Taylor's journey required endless writing sessions, performances, industry meetings, and personal sacrifices. Travis's journey demanded years of training, practice, injuries, setbacks, and relentless determination. They understand what it means to pursue excellence because both have spent most of their lives doing exactly that. This shared understanding may be one of the strongest foundations of their relationship. When one person is exhausted after performing in front of tens of thousands of people, the other understands the pressure because they've experienced something similar. While their professions are different, both know what it feels like to step into a stadium with enormous expectations resting on their shoulders. For many fans, the story of how their relationship began has become almost legendary. The friendship bracelet story quickly became part of pop culture history. Travis attended Taylor's Eras Tour stop in Kansas City and later spoke publicly about wanting to give her a friendship bracelet with his phone number on it. The story spread rapidly across social media because it felt unexpectedly relatable. Here was a superstar athlete experiencing the same kind of disappointment and nervousness that ordinary people feel when trying to meet someone they admire. What made the story resonate wasn't just the celebrity aspect, it was the vulnerability. Travis openly admitted that he was disappointed he didn't get the opportunity to meet her. In an era where public figures often try to appear perfectly confident, his honesty felt refreshing. That honesty appears to have become an important theme throughout their relationship. Rather than trying to present an image of perfection, both Taylor and Travis have often seemed comfortable showing their genuine personalities. Fans have responded positively because authenticity can be surprisingly rare in celebrity culture. As their relationship developed, public interest exploded. Every appearance generated headlines. Every football game featuring Taylor in attendance became a major media event. Every date night became front-page news. For many couples, that level of attention would create enormous stress. Imagine trying to build a new relationship while millions of people discuss every interaction. Imagine having photographers document routine moments. Imagine knowing that any public appearance could become a global news story within hours. Yet despite all of this, they appeared determined to move at their own pace. One of the most interesting aspects of their relationship is the balance they've tried to create between public support and private connection. Taylor has attended numerous Kansas City Chiefs games, openly cheering for Travis from the stands. Travis has traveled to support Taylor during major moments in her music career. These public displays of support are meaningful because they demonstrate mutual respect. Neither appears threatened by the other's success. Instead, they seem genuinely proud of each other's achievements. That dynamic stands out because relationships involving highly successful people sometimes struggle when both partners are operating at elite levels in their respective industries. Success can create competition, it can create scheduling conflicts, it can create challenges involving priorities and attention. But many observers believe Taylor and Travis have avoided those problems because they understand what success requires. Rather than competing for the spotlight, they celebrate each other's accomplishments. When Taylor performs for a sold-out stadium, Travis understands the preparation behind that achievement. When Travis competes on football's biggest stages, Taylor understands the dedication required to perform under immense pressure. Their support appears rooted in genuine appreciation rather than obligation. Away from public appearances, stories about their daily routine often reveal a much quieter reality. Reports frequently describe mornings that begin with coffee, conversations, and simple moments before work responsibilities take over. Travis heads to practice or team activities. Taylor focuses on songwriting, creative projects, meetings, or other professional commitments. At the end of the day, they reportedly enjoy spending time together in ways that sound surprisingly familiar to ordinary couples. Cooking meals, watching television, talking about their day, spending time with friends, relaxing at home. These activities may sound unremarkable, but that's exactly why people find them fascinating. Fans expect extraordinary lives from celebrities. Instead, many stories suggest that Taylor and Travis deliberately seek ordinary experiences whenever possible. This desire for normalcy makes sense when you consider the extraordinary circumstances surrounding their careers. Taylor Swift has spent much of her adult life being recognized wherever she goes. Travis Kelce experiences similar attention, particularly in football cities. Privacy becomes incredibly valuable when your daily life is constantly observed. Home represents something important for people living under those conditions. It becomes a place where they can stop performing for the world and simply be themselves. Many reports describe their home environment as calm and comfortable rather than extravagant. While they certainly have access to luxury, the emphasis seems to be on creating a space that feels personal rather than impressive. Friends and family also appear to play a significant role in their lives together. Strong relationships rarely exist in isolation. They develop within larger networks of family members, longtime friends, and trusted companions. Taylor has often spoken about the importance of family throughout her career. Travis maintains close relationships with his family as well, particularly his brother Jason and his parents. These connections provide stability and perspective. No matter how famous someone becomes, trusted family members often remain the people most willing to offer honest advice. They help keep success in perspective and provide support during difficult moments. Observers have frequently noted how comfortably Taylor appears to fit into Travis's family environment and vice versa. That compatibility matters because long-term relationships often depend on more than just the connection between two individuals. Shared values, mutual respect, and family support can strengthen a relationship during challenging periods. One reason fans connect so strongly with Taylor and Travis's story is because it feels hopeful. Modern celebrity relationships often receive attention for dramatic breakups, public conflicts, or controversies. In contrast, much of the conversation surrounding Taylor and Travis focuses on partnership, support, and happiness. People enjoy seeing successful individuals find meaningful connections. They enjoy watching two people encourage each other's dreams. They enjoy seeing moments that feel genuine rather than manufactured. Throughout her career, Taylor has written countless songs about love, heartbreak, growth, and relationships. As a songwriter, she has explored nearly every emotional stage of romantic connection. That's one reason fans are especially interested in this chapter of her life. Many believe they are witnessing a relationship that reflects lessons learned from years of personal experience. Maturity often changes what people value in relationships. Qualities that seemed important in your early 20s may become less significant later in life. Shared goals, emotional support, trust, and compatibility frequently become more important than excitement alone. For Taylor and Travis, timing may have played a crucial role. Both entered the relationship after achieving extraordinary professional success. Neither needed a partner to complete their career ambitions. Neither needed validation from external achievements. Instead, they met as people who had already established themselves independently. That creates a different foundation. Rather than building individual identities through a relationship, they brought fully developed identities into it. They understood who they were before becoming a couple. Many relationship experts argue that this dynamic can create healthier partnerships because both individuals maintain strong senses of self while supporting each other's growth. Another factor that fascinates fans is how naturally their worlds have blended together. Sports fans who previously paid little attention to pop music suddenly became interested in Taylor Swift. Music fans who rarely watched football started learning about the Kansas City Chiefs. The relationship created unexpected cultural crossover. Television broadcasts discussed music alongside football. Social media conversations connected fan communities that previously had little overlap. The result was a unique phenomenon that extended beyond the couple themselves. Yet despite all the attention, their most memorable moments often remain the simplest. A reaction after a game, a supportive gesture, a brief interaction captured on camera, a shared laugh, a look exchanged during a public appearance. These moments resonate because they feel authentic. People recognize emotions that transcend fame and celebrity. At their core, relationships are built on everyday interactions rather than headline moments. Grand gestures attract attention, but trust develops through consistency. Love grows through ordinary conversations, connection deepens through shared experiences. Partnership is ultimately about showing up for another person repeatedly over time. Many of the stories surrounding Taylor and Travis emphasize exactly those qualities. As discussions about their future continue, public interest remains enormous. Engagement rumors, wedding speculation, and conversations about future family plans generate constant headlines. While much of that remains speculative, it reflects how invested many people have become in their story. Fans aren't simply following celebrity news. They're following a narrative that feels optimistic. In a world often dominated by negative headlines, people enjoy stories about happiness, commitment, and mutual support. They enjoy seeing evidence that meaningful relationships can exist even under extraordinary circumstances. Whether they're attending major events, supporting each other's careers, or simply spending quiet evenings at home, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce continue to capture public attention because their relationship combines two seemingly contradictory elements. It is extraordinary because of who they are, but it is relatable because of how they appear to treat each other. Beneath the fame, wealth, awards, championships, sold-out stadiums, and endless media coverage, the picture that emerges is surprisingly simple. Two ambitious people found someone who understands the pressures they face. Two successful individuals discovered that support can be just as important as achievement. Two public figures created a private world where they can step away from expectations and simply enjoy being together. That may be the real reason their relationship resonates so strongly with millions of people around the world. Not because they're celebrities, not because they're famous, not because they're wealthy, but because the qualities that seem to matter most in their relationship are the same qualities people seek in their own lives. Understanding, trust, companionship, respect, and the comfort of knowing someone is always in your corner. For all the stadium lights, championship celebrations, music awards, and global headlines, the most compelling part of their story may be how ordinary its foundation appears to be. At the end of the day, they seem to value many of the same things that countless couples value everywhere: meaningful conversations, shared experiences, supportive families, trusted friendships, personal growth, and a partner who understands both the triumphs and challenges of everyday life. And perhaps that's why their story continues to captivate so many people. In the middle of extraordinary careers and unprecedented levels of fame, they remind people that some of life's most important moments still happen far away from cameras. They happen at home, during quiet conversations, shared meals, small celebrations, and ordinary evenings spent together. Those moments may never generate the biggest headlines, but they are often the moments that matter most. For now, the world continues watching with curiosity as their story unfolds. Whatever comes next, their relationship has already become one of the most discussed partnerships of this generation. And if the stories about their life together are any indication, the secret behind all that attention may actually be something remarkably simple. They found someone who understands their world, supports their dreams, and makes even the most extraordinary life feel a little more normal.